I have a new figure. This one is from Storm Collectibles, and I don't think I've gotten a new figure from Storm Collectibles in literally years. The only thing I collect from them is Street Fighter and Gatchaman. This is the second Gatchaman figure, and I'm going to show the first one in just a little bit. The history of Gatchaman goes back to the 1970s. It was a groundbreaking series. Came over to the United States as Battle of the Planets. So that is what I knew it as. And I have a bunch of these DVD collections, but they did not finish the series, probably from low sales. But what is complete is I have the complete original series Gatchaman, as well as Gatchaman 2, the follow-up series, and Gatchaman F. And it also includes the OVA from the 1990s. So what I didn't realize was how much Gatchaman was sliced up to make Battle of the Planets. And I loved Battle of the Planets because I felt like it was a great departure from a lot of the American anime. It had more emotion, more depth to the characters, despite the fact that a lot of the depth had been stripped out as the series was chopped up. But I compare it to like Super Friends, and I thought there was a lot more depth to the characters. So this is June the Swan G3, and hopefully they're going to make at least all 5 of the Gatchaman. But at the pace they're going, it's going to be a long time because I don't know how long it took them to make G1 or release that and then release G3. But I do like the fact that they came out with June 2nd and not Jason. No, I can't remember what his name is in Gatchaman. But she is one of my favorite characters. The Japanese can often be both very progressive with women and sort of degrading. But in the case of June, she is a very valuable and resourceful member of the team, and I don't remember them ever treating her with like fan service and stuff like that. I think that the series was very respectful to June. The figure, the Storm collectible figures are kind of different in that they use a very soft plastic. Like Bandai uses a harder plastic, but theirs is quite soft. Now I'll show you G1 and what my problems were with G1. So there is G1, Ken Washio or Mark. Couple problems. First of all, I don't love... So the facial sculpt, they decided to do something different with it, which is make a more realistic face. So I would have preferred the anime face, and I'm going to show what that looks like in just a moment. Now, overall, I think it looks really good. The main problem with this figure is that it came with 3 capes. This is the only cape where the figure will stand. The other ones are all splayed out. There is no way the figure would stand because it puts way too much weight on the back. So the problem with this one is, and mind you, if it was like a cloth, a light cloth, it would have worked. But because of the fact that they only use these plastics, his body is mostly obscured. So you can't really see it. But I had no choice. They don't come with a stand. They don't come with a brace. So there's nothing I could do unless I purchase a brace separately. They don't have a brace. So June is a lot better. This is not the cape that came with it. The cape that came with it is this one. So again, it kind of wraps around her body, but it still shows more of her body. So because of her smaller cape, and maybe they learned from the first one, she can stand even with this cape on, and then you can see her entire body. She also comes with kind of the flying one, and I haven't tried it on, but she probably could stand even with this one. She might be able to stand with all of them, because maybe not with this one, I'm not sure. So this is sort of the flying one. She also comes with 2 other skirts, because the skirt is very constraining. Her legs can't really move much at all, which I don't care. I'm going to have her standing there but this skirt is more out, gives her more room to move around. I pulled on her torso. I couldn't get it to come loose. I didn't apply a lot of pressure, but because I don't really care that much, but it did not snap out easily. Her head snapped off very easily. So this is the second one. That one even gives more. So it's kind of flying up, but I don't think it was meant to like reveal anything. It's just to give the legs more movement. So this, she has her yo-yo bomb in here, and it's separate. It can come out. No, I guess yeah, it's not a separate piece. But these are kind of, they're not separate, but they a little bit separate, maybe glued on, I'm not sure. The joints are all really nice. I think it's a very good interpretation. So her face is also, I'm going to show this one. So this is this is a different one. It's got more of a little bit of a smile in it. So in here, sorry, she looks, so her hair, I guess, is green. She looks more human, more kind of an Asian woman, as opposed to her anime face. And so I took the beak off of this one, just so you could see her face better. The beaks, I think, are really cool. They're obviously translucent plastic. Then she has this, another one of her yo-yo bombs. So she could be holding that and swinging it out. That's pretty much all the extras. There are also 6 pairs of alternate hands. So she's got a bunch of hands, including, I'm sure, a hand that could hold the yo-yo bomb. So overall, I think it's very nice. You know, I wish they came with a brace, particularly if you want to do them in flying mode. You know, you'd need a brace. I think it's unfortunate, and I think it's more unfortunate with Ken because I'm forced to use this cape that covers basically his entire body, which I don't really like. So I'll show the box. The box is kind of interesting because, okay, so there's her anime face. This is the face I kind of wish they had gone with. I think that would have been cool. So the box is, it's kind of wide, but it's very thin. So that is definitely not how the box was for Ken. But I mean, it's not excessively large. It's pretty much the size that it needs to be. So it says ages 17 and above. Sorry, you can't see it. And I can't show it because it's not in frame. All right, so up there it says ages 17 plus. So these are not meant for kids. They're not designed for kids. And you could see the different poses. So there's the flying pose, and so she has to use. They swapped out the skirt there, and yeah, the other skirt there, because the skirt that comes with it is very constraining. So can't really do much posing other than a neutral pose, which is what I plan to do. So hopefully they will come out with the other 3. There is, as far as I know, no announcement of the 3 others. I think it would be cool if they had Berg Katze and maybe one of the Spectra soldiers, troops. I think that would be cool. Professor Nambu or Dr. Nambu. But at the rate they're going, it would be a long time before they'd have all of them out. So anyway, I like this figure. I really like it. I definitely would continue buying these figures, and hopefully if they do come out with other ones, they will learn from the problem with Mark, and they will all have capes that can show their body and still have them stand, or maybe include a brace. That would be kind of cool too. I'm sure that there's third-party braces I could get that might fix the problem. So anyway, that's June the Swan from Gatchaman by Storm Collectibles.